Cadence Records. Cadence Records. Cadence Records. Second and come get you a real chopped beef, man. You said, that's naturally juicy, man. Ain't nothing dry over here, man. That mac and cheese is fresh. Man, that ain't no mac and cheese out no damn box. We don't do no boxes, man. Everything is fresh because we the best, man. Fresh and things, fresh we doing things, man.
Here at Spicing Up Seafood and Grill, when I say they got some of the best fish in Dallas, y'all gotta come over there and check them out, man. Listen, when I say I ate some of this fish and I had to come back, I come back and hey, hook it up. Tell them what we got over here.
Woo, man, we got something rock and rolling for you. Come on, Ollie, come get this fish. Great fish. We got some good, great salmon. We got some great stuff for you, so come on down.
What we got? Tell them.
We got the daiquiri,
Okay.
the Kool-Aid, we got the cake natties, the desserts, chicken salads.
Hey, everything here is made fresh to order. What did I say up there? Made fresh to order. Let's go.
Real life got me really maturing for real. All these bills got me really maturing for real.
Microphone check 2 1 2. We up in here live and direct. Got to get my mic. My mic sounds a little nice. Check, check. Mic check. And welcome. Welcome, man. Shout out to everybody, man, you know, at home tonight. Tuning in to the sports show. Man, we had a pretty good week. Pretty blessed weekend, I can truly say. I'm here to see another day. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Got a lot going on in sports, but you know me, man. I'm going to try to keep it a little educational, you know, for the people that don't know. Today we talking about we in the trenches today, man. We are in the trenches today. The trenches where it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Down there in the trenches where the battle is really won. Without the trenches, you can't get nowhere else. Now, last week I talked about the quarterback position, QBs. You know what I'm saying? And it was some pretty good QBs coming through there, you know. QB's highest paid player on the squad, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna talk about the trenches, because without the trenches, especially the offensive lineman, man, the quarterback will get jacked up. So without the trenches, we ain't got no game, man. All the running around, and it's gonna be just a whole bunch of 7-on-7. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that's where the game is going. We gonna talk about the trenches on both sides of the game. We gonna do the offensive line and we gonna do the defensive line today. You know, because they both battle. You know, so y'all bear with me. I'm gonna be going back and forth on positions. You know, when it comes to being in the trenches. You know, like I say, man, thank y'all for coming out tonight, tuning in with your boy, man, on the sports. This football season still in a little bit. I haven't tapped into the basketball all the way yet. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get there. We just trying to build up the anticipation, the history of the game. For those that don't know, it's a lot of people don't know the history of the game. I've been blessed to see the game this long, learn a little history, learn a little factuation. You know what I'm saying? The plus, the positive, the negatives. You know what I'm saying? All of that. All of it is part of the game. We're going to start with the offensive line, man. The big boys up front. Understanding the offensive line. What is the offensive line? The offensive line is a group of players on the offensive team. Offensive team whose primary responsibility is to protect the quarterback and create openings for running backs, typically consistent of 5 players. The offensive line is crucial for both passing and running plays. Now, key position on the offensive line is the center. Yeah, it's the center. The player who snaps the ball to the quarterback and is responsible for calling out blocking assignments. The center is often considered the leader of the offensive line. Gotta have a good center, man. A good center is very important. I'm gonna use this for example, man. A lot of teams struggle because they center go down and the next guy come up. When you got a good center, man, he sets the forefront for all the other guys to get out there and do their job. So you gotta have a good center, man. Quarterback best friend. Yeah, we're gonna go on to the guard, left guard, that is. When you see somebody say LG, that means left guard. RG means right guard. The left guard, LG, and the right guard, RG, line up on either side of the center. You got your right, your left. You know what I'm saying? They are responsible for blocking defensive players and creating running lanes. Let me repeat that. They are responsible for blocking defensive players and creating running lanes. Tackle position. You know, the tackle position, right tackle, left tackle, you know, got your right and your left side, you know what I'm saying? RT, ALT. And the right tackle and the left tackle are positioned on outer edges of the offensive line. The left tackle is particularly important. He is really the most important position on the left as they protect the quarterback's blind side. for the right-handed quarterback. Now, if he left-handed, it's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? But most quarterbacks in the league are right-handed, so pretty much the blind side has to be the guy. Usually those guys get paid a lot of money for playing left tackle and stuff. Most of the left tackles are the big fences. You know what I mean? Responsibility of the offensive line, pass protection. This is the line as a unit, from left tackle, left guard, right guard, center, as the unit. Pass protecting. The offensive line must protect the quarterback from opposing defense, allowing time to throw the ball. This involves blocking defensive linemen and linebackers effectively. When it comes to blocking, there's a level to it. When you got linemen that can go from one level to the next level, that's when you get plays downfield, big plays. When it comes to running and blocking, when the team runs the ball, the offensive line creates gaps for the running backs to exploit. This requires coordination and strength to push defenders out the way. Got to be some strong big boys to get them out the way. If you can't run the ball, you need to get on some weights, sir. Something. It's a lot of strength, need to do something. You just can't be just big. You got to be strong too, sir. You got to be able to push your weight 3 or 4 times, 10 times. It's very important. Communication. The offensive line must work together and communicate effectively to adjust to defensive formations and blitzes. This often involves pre-snap calls and signals. See, a lot of times the sniper, you know, they calling out certain little codes, man, to let you know the blocking scheme, the blocking protection. This is very important, man. A lot of people don't pay attention. All they see is the quarterback doing this and the running back doing this. Bro, this is very important, man. A lot of people overlook the lineman, dog. They overlook the big guys. They don't even give the big guys credit. They deserve just as much credit as the quarterback and everybody else, really, I think. Importance of the offensive line, foundation of the offense. A strong offensive line is essential for success. For a successful offense, it allows for balanced attack in engaging both passing and running plays to be effective. Quarterback success. The performance of the offensive line directly impacts a quarterback ability to perform. And well-protected quarterback can make better decisions and execute plays efficiently, you know. Also, injury prevention, you know. A solid offensive line can help reduce the risk of injury to your quarterback and running back by providing adequate protection and creating safe running lanes. You know, that sums up the offensive line. You know, like I say, they are very important. You better have a good line for your quarterback. If you don't, your quarterback is going to be a loose brain. You know, now they can't protect him when he start running. He want to run, he on his own. Run at your own risk, sir. But the offensive line, man, they are very important players. The very important unit when it comes to offense. Don't overlook them. You can't overlook them. They're the biggest things on the field. I don't see why people does, but they do. Now let's get to the defensive side of the ball. You know what I mean? They say defense wins championships. We still in the trenches. Y'all bear with me. We still up in them trenches, man. I just went from the offensive side of the ball to the defensive side of the ball. Now, the opposite position of a center, you know, the opposite position of a center is defensive tackle. Well, really the nose guard, NT. You know, both of those positions are similarly the same. But I'm gonna get to the point of that and break it down. Defensive line is a crucial component of football team's defense. Responsibility for stopping the opposing team, offensive plays, particularly the run game, and pursuing the quarterback during passes plays. Defensive tackle, position in the middle of the defensive line, primarily responsible for stopping the run, changing up running lanes, plugging it up, often tasked with pursuing the pocket to pressure the quarterback. Now, when I say the defensive tackle position, a lot of people don't understand. Usually the defensive tackle is not the guy to sack the quarterback. If he can, it's a good thing. He pushing the center or whatever all the way back. But his job is to mainly clog up the run. Don't let nothing come up the middle of the field, the gap lanes. Don't be moved, bro. You got to be up in there, not a brick that can't be moved. You know, that's the number one thing when it comes to the defensive tackle. He doesn't really go too far in the backfield. I think he only goes about maybe 3 yards or something like that. Just three-yard thing. He's only supposed to go at least 3 yards. He's not supposed to go too far in the backfield. That's not his job. If he can get there, yeah, if it's just so collapsed. But that's another story. Don't let me start getting too far into detail because I'm a defensive guy for sure. But defensive end, DN. When you see these two letters, DT means defensive tackle. When you see this letter, DE means defensive end. Now, when it comes to defensive end, you got defensive end on the right and the left, the same as the opposite of the left tackle and the right tackle. Let me back it up a little bit. Now, opposite of offensive players on defense, when it comes to the left side and the right side on defense, those are considered defensive ends. See how that matches up? They're matching up, you know, on the opposite side in the trenches. Defensive tackle, usually in front of the center or guard. Okay, let's get on with the defensive end. Position on the outer edges of the defensive line, responsible for containing outside runs and rushing the passer. Must be agile and quick to navigate around offensive tackles. So this guy has to be some speed. He has to be something of nature where the dude can't even get a hand on him, you know. And that's the chess matches you have on that. Nose tackle. That means NT. When you see NT on the defensive side of the ball, that's nose tackle. A specific type of defense often uses in a 3-4 defense scheme, positioned directly over the center to occupy multiple blockers. Key in stopping the run, allowing linebackers to flow freely to the ball. Now, I'm before I get to the little strategies, you know, a nose tackle, man, that's another thing I have to implement. Defenses run different schemes, man. That's another story I'm bringing y'all, man. You know, defensive scheme, offensive scheme. Believe me, bro, I'm bringing the whole thing, man. I'm bringing the whole thing, man. Once you get off this podcast, man, whatever, if you didn't know, you will know. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know again, play it back, man. But when it comes to the nose tackle or defensive tackle, you know, there's a 4-3 scheme, a 3-4 scheme. You got the nickel package, then you got the dime package. Most of those packages, man, the nose guard, defensive tackle, they line up on different gap assignments, different sides, man, based upon the package and the identity what players try to use. Even sometimes the linebackers blitz between some of those gaps, you know. So especially in the 3-4, you know. But it's different, man, to explain. I have to really show some movement, stuff like that. It's the reason why. I can explain it to you all day, but some people be like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What is he talking about? I don't get it. You know, show and tell. Let me get to the strategies. Gap control. Defensive linemen must maintain their assignment gaps to prevent running backs from finding openings. This requires discipline and awareness of the offensive line's movement. Pass rushing techniques. Defensive linemen use various techniques, such as a bull rush, swim move, or spin to evade blockers and reach the quarterback. Stunts and twists, coordinate movements between defensive linemen can cause offensive lineman confusion and create opportunities to pressure on the quarterback. Containment ends must maintain outside leverage to prevent running backs from bouncing outside and to keep mobile quarterbacks in the pocket. The thing about this stunts and different twists, people be wondering, how the quarterback, gets sacked on plays. It's a lot of disguise, man. Quarterbacks got to read out when the stunts coming. What a lineman does, they read it out. They have to do this, and it's vice versa. Pass protection, you got to know when it's coming and when it's not. The importance of the game, the effectiveness of the defensive line can solidify impact to outcome the game. A strong defensive line can disrupt opposing offenses, leading to turnovers, sacks, and negative yards. You know what I'm saying? Teams often invest heavily in talented defensive linemen, recognizing their role as a first line of defense against both the run and the pass. So, I know there was a lot to break down, a lot to explain. I just did both sides of the game of the trenches. Reason why this is very important, man. We see a lot of quarterbacks in the league. I'm going to use the Chicago Bears, for example. This team has been getting destroyed. Their quarterback's been getting knocked all over the place because they don't invest in their line. Man, you got to have a line, man. Everybody wants Shedeur, but don't nobody want Shedeur to go to a team that ain't got no line to block for him. Now, sometimes quarterbacks do buy time for the line and get the ball out fast and throwing it. All those little tangibles, man, they all come to play. They all add up. You know what I'm saying? But when you got an offensive line and your quarterback got all day to sit back there and throw the ball, and most of the quarterbacks that got time to throw the ball can pick anybody apart in this day and time. If you can't, you're not a quarterback. You should have been something else because you got all the time in the world to do damage. You throwing picks and you getting good blocking, I don't think you're a good quarterback to me. That's just my opinion. If you were smart enough, if you ain't nobody open, just run or throw it away. Don't try to force nothing. That's the problem with some of the quarterbacks we got in the league. Guys be out here blocking and giving the blocking, but he don't make the right decisions to throw the ball away or just run. I don't want to say any names, but you know who I'm talking about. But that's another story, man. But like I say, man, there's a lot of defensive players, man, that has definitely changed the game. And I look at the point now, a lot of teams are spending money on defensive players. Because defense, with a good defense, you can tear a team apart. Defense win championships, and offense gets to practice up against guys every week. It makes them better as well. So if I was the coach, I'd probably be a defensive-minded guy over a team because the defense win championships. You get more players you get more players in the draft for lesser value on defense than offense. Plus, you can't find it's just hard to find a 350-pound guy that just stop the run and do the pass at the same time. Everybody is not gifted to do that. So when you find that, you jump on it. But we got some offensive linemen, man. I'm gonna try to talk about first. Y'all bear with me. I'm having a little technical thing. I might just have to just do it myself because it's not I don't know why it's not playing. Oh well. I guess I just have to improvise. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to improvise this. Y'all hold on, y'all bear with me. I don't know what's up with that. But like I said, man, the offensive line, man, is very important. I'm trying to play some of the offensive linemen. If y'all don't hear any sound on it, y'all just bear with me on that. Hold on 1 second. Saturday, used to play for the Colts. Willie Rowe played for the Saints and Chiefs. Steve Hutchinson, he played for the Seahawks and Vikings, 7 Pro Bowls. Ala Faneka, Super Bowl champ with the Steelers. Then you know who that is, that's Larry Allen. You know, strongest dude in the game right there. And then you got your boy, the blind side, Jonathan Ogden. You know. Then you got your boy right here, Orlando Pace. He was the anchor of the Rams' greatest show on turf, 7 Pro Bowls. Walter Jones, left tackle for the Seahawks. He had 9 Pro Bowls somewhere up in there. He's one of the best in his era, man. So I look at it like, man, those dudes right there, boy, changed the game in the 2000 era. You know, you gotta understand, man. Some of them dudes right there, man, had so many Pro Bowls, and you gotta understand the success of the quarterbacks that played with some of those guys. Like I say, man, you can't ignore the big guys up front in the offensive line. They just they just the hogs in the game, man. You know, you can't ignore that at all. I mean, I'm looking at this point that why the NFL don't talk about these guys more. You know, they don't really give these dudes the credit like they should. You know, that's what I don't understand. And that's something that made me scratch my head and wonder, you know, because without them, how y'all expect to be winning in these games? And you know, and I like the John Madden. He used to always give them dudes credit. You know. But that's another story. Let's get to the defensive lineman. Okay, I'm about to play this again. I guess the sound ain't working on it. Let me play it again. I'll just do it myself, man. Some things you just gotta do yourself. Okay. Neil Smith played for the Kansas City Chiefs. This dude here was a monster. Got 6 Pro Bowls. Then you got Michael Strahan, you know, part power and technique with his skills, you know. He was feared. Kevin Green played for the Steelers, you know. He led the NFL with sacks twice in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? So productive guy. Cortez Kennedy, man, big dude for the Seahawks. He really was unblockable, man. One of them unblockable dudes. Then you got your boy John Randall, man. I remember John Randall, man. Man, he was a sack machine for sure, you know. And then you got your boy Warren Sapp, man. Hey, man, that Tampa 2, man. The guy in the defensive, everybody should know who Sapp is. 99 problems. Then you got Buffalo Bills, Bruce Smith in the game, you know. And that dude was a monster, man. He big dude, man. That is a big guy, all-time sack leader. Then you got Reggie White, man, the Minister of Defense. You know, his defense and power was ridiculous. Man, dominated the 90s. Those dudes right there, man, it was some hogs, man. Real talk, man. Dominated in the 90s. You cannot deny what them boys did on that line, man. Can't deny it. I know one thing, man. When you find talent like that, you just gotta sign it. You gotta get it. I mean, you just can't sit there and be like, bro, we gonna pass him up and let the next team get him so he can be your night. If you're on the clock and a guy like that is on the clock to change the game for you, you gotta get him, man. You're gonna regret it for the rest of your life. Well, you're gonna regret it when you play him. You definitely gonna regret it. You know, so don't be a person that's gonna regret not drafting the right guy. That's it. To the point I'm saying is the threat of the team is getting the guy so you won't have to worry about the guy. Can you do that? A lot of guys ain't gonna do that. They feel like they're doing way too much money on the cap. All right. Well, you're gonna have to worry about that sooner or later. You don't have to worry about that. But that's another story, man. You know, a lot of teams in the NFL right now, man, are looking to put guys in the top draft pick. We're going to talk about some of the linemen that's possible to come out in the draft. I don't know if this class is that deep when it comes to linemen. There's always somebody out there. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit. Let's go to a little small commercial break, man.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Isaiah and your boy Sneaky Pete. That's right. Listen up, y'all. You versus You 2025 is here, and you guys are rocking with the best. And when I say the best, I can't tell you the rest, because while others are trying to elevate, we are too busy being great. You understand what I'm saying? What categories do we got that are rocking with the great?
Oh, I don't know if you've seen a little bit of this.
A little lean
and a
muscle?
little bit of this. Oh, and a little bit of this. Yeah, you're right. The lean muscle mass. You hear the boys coming at it. If you want people to give you the lean muscle mass, and you want people to also give you what? The performance category? We're back with the performance category.
We are doing performance. That's right. You know a little something about putting on a little muscle, lean muscle over here. And I know a little something about doing a little bit of performance. So if you guys are in the lean muscle mass, or you guys are in the performance category, then come on over to Team Great. Or y'all can elevate.
Hey, man, shout out to Isaiah Stanback, man, over there. They getting a good workout crew. Good place to go try to go work out, man. But let's get back to the lineman and thing.
He's on fire, baby.
Now y'all seen all them linemen, man. No saying. I'm just gonna have to explain who they is because a lot of people might know them by their faces, but don't know who they is. Let me do it one more again. Hold on. Willie Rowe played for the Chiefs. Hold on. Man, what is going on? Hold on. Offensive tackle, Willie Rowe, Saints and Chiefs, dominated. Art Shell played for the Raiders. Guy was a pretty good tackle. Big Parker. Versatility, he was kind of moved all the way around the line. Ron Gary, he's a very athletic guy. They had multiple Super Bowl opportunities. Jackie Slater, played for the Rams. He had good leadership. Jonathan Ogden was talking about him earlier. He kept a clean pocket, man. Good dude, man. Walter Jones, cornerstone tackle, got discipline. Had a lot of power. Anthony Munoz, they call him the ultimate technician. Had very good athleticism. Played for the Bengals. So those offensive tackles, man, right there, with some cornerstone guys, man. You got some more guys, man. I don't know why they didn't pull up and talk about that, but those guys right there, man, some dudes you can learn from. A lot of young guys can watch some film, watch how strong and try to use their hands, man, and have good feet and good base, man, to keep that outside protection from the ends, man, being the biggest ball out there. Let's jump into the defensive end position real quick, see if that plays. I guess that don't play either, but I guess I'm gonna have to go and say it for you. But hold on, I gotta take this off. Top 8 defensive end, Howie Long, known for strength and versatility, run game. Jack Youngblood. Say he played on a broken leg back in the days with the Rams. Got Michael Strahan for the Giants, you know. Y'all know Michael Strahan with the Gap, you know. Gino Martini. He redefined the pass rush game. Got your boy Deacon Jones. They call him the sack master. Set the unofficial official record 100 something. Then you got J.J. Watt. You know what I'm saying? Got power and versatility from Watt. You know. And you got Bruce Smith, all-time sack leader, 200. Got skills, man. 2 decades sacking board. Then you got your Reggie White, man. Minister of Defense, man. Legacy, man, is one of a kind, bro. So those defensive end right there, I do got some clips of some more defensive ends and stuff. Hopefully they play for me. But them guys right there, man, say quarterbacks were very terrified when they seen them dudes. They knew they was getting sacked or running up out of there, man. You either running up out of there or getting sacked by one of them dudes. Can you imagine changing some audibles and plays and it don't work? You're calling these audibles and plays, but it ain't even working. You're like, man, what am I supposed to do? And then sometimes when you call some of these plays to double block, you know, you try to double team block, you try to chip them, you send a running back or tight end or something over there to try to slow them down. And that's the thing about good defensive ends and defensive players. You know, you might think you slow them down, but then again, they so good, they mess around and beat both of them or the other player on the opposite side of the field, take advantage of another guy. It's all about chess matches, you know. It's all about, you know, different chess moves, man. You just gotta have the right players and the right pieces on the right plays and the right formations. You know what I'm saying? To make a difference in the game. You know. All I'm trying to tell you, man, is just all you can do is, man, plan for escape route. Try to get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say one thing about the deep with the offensive line. When you got a tackle though that can just, you know, get in there and handle a guy like that, slow him down, at least slow him down. Protect your quarterback. Them dudes is worth a lot of money on the line. They worth a lot of money because you got them monsters like that coming from all kinds of directions, man. When they run the stunts and twists, you know. People say a lot of defensive ends now play outside linebacker. The game has changed a little bit, where there's not many true defensive ends in the game that much anymore. You know, because they get double teamed, or they just not as strong as some of the dudes usually be. They just speed rushers. They're just pretty fast. But like I say, Michael Parsons is one of them dudes where you do put him in on some plays, but he really a linebacker. He really too small for the consistent defensive end. You know, he go up against a good dude like Orlando Pace or somebody like that, he out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because them dudes get their paws and hands on the strap. But one thing Michael Parsons got on them is the speed game. You just outrun them. You know, but based upon the quarterback position, you got to know where he at all times. So you can either get the ball out quick or even the offensive coordinator got to know where he is to draw some kind of play where he don't destroy your offensive packages, man. You know, that's why I say this game is about chess, man. Move a lot of pieces around, you get what you get. But if you can get a defensive end that's pretty good end that can sustain their outside runs and get to the quarterback on some plays, you know, you got something. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, you know, back in Little League, man, they put a lot of guys in defensive end that were just fast because wasn't too many kids that was pretty good at blocking and you know, being a tackle. They didn't know how to kick their foot back, you know, and block and protect the outside. So they put a lot of the fast dudes in because they know they ain't blocking. Most of the time they're not gonna block the end. It only gets like that in Little League. It's easy, you know, a little bit. But once you get up in the high school and maybe junior high and college, you start getting more and more bigger kids that can just literally get in the way. You know, it's not gonna always work when it comes to speed of a big guy. He gotta have some kind of strength too. So that's just part of the game, man. Now let's see if we can get to see what we can pull up now on some defensive players. I tell you what, we gonna get to the defensive end. We gonna get to these two dudes. See what we got in store for y'all on that. Hopefully the sound plays. I ain't gotta be because some of these guys' names, man, I didn't even know. It's a learning experience for me to learn some of these defensive linemen and some of these guys, especially the guys that was playing before I was born. So let's get to it.
How the fuck did we get a Super?
William Perry, the Fridge, was a mountain of a man down there at Clemson, and when he took the field, folks, you could feel the earth shake. Standing at 6'2" and packing over 300 pounds, Perry wasn't just a defensive tackle. He was a one-man wrecking crew. And oh, buddy, he could move. Not many big fellas like that could chase down quarterbacks, but the Fridge did it all. In 1981, Perry helped power the Tigers to their first national championship, anchoring that defensive line like a brick wall. When number 66 came rumbling through the trenches, running backs and quarterbacks alike knew their day just got a whole lot tougher. Clemson's defense was ice cold with him leading the charge. The Fridge shut it all down. And oh, Nelly, they still talk about him in Clemson like it was yesterday.
Oh, Refrigerator Perry, man. Refrigerator Perry. Well. That was a big dude. If you got a dude like that, you definitely need to draft him, man. You need to pick him up. Because you ain't going to find too many dudes like that. That's once in a lifetime generational talent. You're not finna see that just anywhere. I think's not. But you know, hey, if you don't get him, you gonna see him. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing the big guys like that, man. You know, well, I used to coach, man, the big kids get involved, man. I love seeing the big kids out there rumbling and tumbling and pushing. And, hey, man, it's good to see a big guy running down the field when he get a fumble or interception or something. And he get to really show off his other skills y'all didn't know he had. And he get to stiff arm a cat, juke somebody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, shout out to the big guys out there, man. Shout out to the linemen out there, to the trenches, man. You know what I'm saying? The bodyguards. You know what I'm saying? The bouncers, the wrestlers, you know what I'm saying? Without them, man, you got no game. Nothing. But let's get on to the next defensive end up here.
Julius Peppers, a true beast at North Carolina, stood at 6'7" and weighed 285 pounds, bringing an unstoppable combination of size, speed, and athleticism to the defensive line. As a Tar Heel, Peppers racked up an impressive 30.5 sacks and 53 tackles for loss, making life miserable for quarterbacks and offensive linemen alike. His explosiveness off the line and relentless pursuit of the ball set him apart. But Peppers wasn't just a football star. He was a two-sport standout, playing basketball for UNC and helping lead the team to the Final Four in 2000. A unanimous All-American in 2001, Peppers solidified his place in Tar Heel lore before being drafted second overall in the NFL draft. He left a lasting legacy as one of the most dominant players to ever wear Carolina blue.
Yeah, Julius Peppers, one of them guys, man. You know, every time I played him, man, I would definitely try to pick him or make him be on my squad. You know what I'm saying? Because he one of them dudes, man, that made a difference at that defensive end. Can you imagine a guy like that playing basketball? You think you finna throw a little regular pass, he jumping up and picking it off? You know what I'm saying? He make it look easy, because why? He hoop. Versatile type of player. If I was to see LeBron James in the game, it's either two things: he'd be playing tight end or defensive end. 6'8", man. Dude that tall, man, he gonna make plays, man. And he fast. You know, that defensive end solidifies the defensive edges, man. You know what I'm saying? Outside plays, all of that. You know, so when you got a good end, you got one. Usually the ends are tall guys. You know, they're usually tall guys. They're not really, you know, under 6'2" guys. Usually the ends are 6'2" and up. Maybe at least 6'3". You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for 6'4", 6'5". 6'3", you know, it's not bad, you know, based upon your frame and your arm length and all that stuff. But that's another story, man, when it comes to prospects. But let's get into some offensive line, man. Let's get into some to the Hogs, man.
The Hogs, Washington's legendary offensive line from the early 80s. Joe Jacoby, Russ Grimm, Mark May, George Stark, and Jeff Bostic. These five set a new standard in the NFL trenches. They were a relentless force, clearing lanes for John Riggins to plow through and giving Washington a powerful ground game that anchored championship runs in 82, 87, and 91. Play after play, they ground down defenses, imposing their will with grit, power, and unbreakable unity. The Hogs weren't just an offensive line. They were a symbol of dominance, toughness, and the very heart of Washington football. To this day, they stand as the blueprint for controlling the line of scrimmage.
Now that's what you call some hogs, man. You know, straight hogs, man. Well, you know, hey, they some big guys, so, you know, 80% of the time they gonna realize that them hogs is what they are, man. you gotta be able to move the hogs. Move the hogs, man, is not the easiest thing to do. What's going on right here? It says stream. There's always something going on with this thing popping up on the screen. Okay. Yeah, man, the hogs, man. Gotta have you some hogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the Redskins, see, that's before they was the Commanders, man. If y'all didn't know, it was called the Redskins, you know. And I look at it like this, you know, you gotta have some big guys that can move. They can't just be big, man. Big in a way. Just because you're big don't mean you just that guy either. Let me say that. There's some guys out here big and all that good is for the buffet. That's pretty much it. Just because you're big don't mean you can move something out the way. Maybe move the plate out the way so you can live to see another day. But you gotta have some strength, bro. At least be able to push up your weight, pick yourself up to save yourself or something. You know, I mean, big is not always easy either. You know, not the easiest thing to be a big guy. You got to look for bigger clothes. How hard is that? It's more fabric. Most people don't even want to make clothes for big guys. All the big guys out there that's going through it, I know, I can imagine. Anyway, man, I'm not in the NFL, man. I can't afford, I can't find nothing. You know, have you ever seen a big guy that was just so fresh and so clean, man? Man, kudos to the big guys out there that be fresh and clean, man, because I know it's not the easy thing because everything is so small. Everybody want to be small. Everybody not small, man. Everybody's not little guy. Should I say? Damn it. But that's another story, man. Shout out to the big guys out there, man, that still making it. Still find success in your dress code, man. You know what I mean? Because I know it ain't easy finding big guy stuff. And the mothers out here, they got a big kid or whatever. You know, I know it's not easy out here finding your son some clothes. And that's considered another topic in another show. Try to get some of these big kids some clothes, man, because it's hard. They wearing grown man stuff. But I just don't want to just get all the way through there on the big guys. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's just not easy. It's not easy being a big guy. Every big guy is not NFL ready. Every big guy is not a Bruiser Brody. You know what I'm saying? He's not. But when you find one that is, make sure he got balance. He might be a terrorism guy on the field in defensive line, but then in the classroom, he clowning. You don't need that. You need balance, sir. You know, you need to be, should I say, we know you the big dude, right? We know you the giant. But have some I ain't say have small guy sympathy, but have some regular guy thought to yourself. What I mean by that is try not to overdo it, bro. We know it, bro. We get it. You take up all the room, man. But try not to overdo it. Let's try not to overdo it, man. Let's just, you know what, man? I feel like going to a little quick commercial break, man.
I just be sprinkling all of this season and niggas be hype for no reason. Hey, we gotta come together while we breathing, man. This shit can be easy. Hey, look, we can be eating instead of competing, man. Fuck all that beefing. Hey, look, we can be eating instead of competing, man. Fuck all that beefing. I ain't never hated on another black man in my life. I wanna see all my niggas in ice. I wanna see my niggas under bright lights, going to shop without checking the price. I need some real people by my side that ain't worried about no comments or likes. Folks that'll help me never lose sight. They'll tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm right.
Man, shout out to Little Ronnie MF, man. Y'all go get that Adulting album, man. He got some jams on there. He got some nice cuts. Some nice jams on that thing, man. Shout out to him, bro. Let's get to some more defense. Let's get to the defensive line of thing. We just got to showing some of the offensive line unit. Let's get to the D-line. Defensive tackles, y'all might know some of them.
Top 8 defensive tackles of all time. 8, Merlin Olsen, a fearsome foursome legend and 14-time Pro Bowler for the Rams. 7, Buck Buchanan, Chiefs great who revolutionized the position with size and athleticism. 6, Cortez Kennedy, Seahawks star and 1992 Defensive Player of the Year. 5, Warren Sapp, dynamic Bucks tackle, 7-time Pro Bowler and Super Bowl champ. 4, John Randall, interior pass rushing master with 137.5 career sacks. 3, Alan Page, Vikings leader, first defensive MVP and Purple People eater. 2, Aaron Donald, modern day marvel with 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 1 Mean Joe Green, Steel Curtain anchor, and 4-time Super Bowl champ.
Hey, y'all gotta give me some fair use, man. Say, man, shout out to all the fair use, man. Yeah, man, that was some known defensive tackles of the game, man. The Aaron Donald dude right there, man. Say, he's a freak of nature, man. He really is a freak of nature. Like, yeah, you ain't gonna be able to draft that again. You know, the Rams, man, he did get that Super Bowl with the Rams, man. One of the last coldest defensive tackles besides Warren Sapp type of thing you gonna ever see was him, because we ain't been seeing nothing like that in a long time, you know. So that's a good thing when you see a guy like that making plays. I can truly say, you know. We don't know what's going to be the next guy, but hopefully somebody out there paying attention and follow pursuit of what the guys have led before you. The work ethic, all of those type of things that they do on and off the field, man. Y'all go to YouTube and y'all go to Instagram. Y'all go to all these platforms and check out how they work ethic is, man. If you consider the defensive lineman, man, or offensive lineman. Do your research on, man, to get better. I know it's somebody out there you pattern, you idolize, you know, you want to be like, you know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, everybody got somebody they look up to. And for some of you big guys, it's a big guy out there that's got body frame, you know, style type, you know, compare it up. Shout out to the offensive coordinator. I mean, shout out to the offensive coaches, man, that make sure these guys be involved in the game. High school, junior high, all of that. You know, shout out to the high schools that's giving these kids looks, man, at a young age. When it comes to being linemen, because it's not many. They're very overlooked. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Some people gotta let them know that the next thing is coming, man. But the game is changing. The rules and regulation make the game change because guys are getting bigger, stronger, and faster by the minute. So that's what makes the rules of the game change. It's protection is supposed to be the reason why the game changes. The rules change. But that's just another story I can get on about the rule changing. But when it comes to linemen, these guys are the trenches, man. You can't do nothing with them, and you can't do nothing without them. So I always respect the lineman, dog. If you're a running back, hey, show some love to your lineman, man. You're a quarterback, show some love to your lineman, man. Don't talk smack to the guy that got your back. You know what I'm saying? Because you might just be flat on your back. In the hospital somewhere eating applesauce. Wondering what happened. You know what I'm saying? And he missed the assignment. Well, why did he miss the assignment? Man, you was talking that smack. You know, I ain't saying kids ass. Excuse my French. I ain't saying kids butt, but show some respect and gratitude for your big guys out there that's blocking for you, man. You know, they putting themselves on the line too, man. So show some gratitude to them dudes. Show some love, man. And offensive line, some defensive line, some love. Linebacker, same thing, you know. Hey, you open them holes, you get some sacks. You ain't getting all them sacks and tackles for nothing. Give some credit to your D linemen up there in the front. Them dogs up there. You know what I'm saying? They the ones getting the fingers stuck out between face masks and fingers getting broke all up and all this. And believe me, it's going on out there. Stumped on that. They are catching the hell of the game. Can you imagine 300 pounds on your pinky finger? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine 300 pounds on your Achilles tendon or something? You know what I'm saying? You're going to be out of there, sir. So you got to give them dudes credit, man, what credit is due. I know people don't understand because they always looking at the quarterback, running back. Man, when y'all watch the Super Bowl this week, look at the line. That's going to tell you the game. You know what kept me ahead of the game when I was playing? Watching the line, looking at the line. The line will tell you where all the plays is going. Coach would be like, boy, you there before the play happened. I'm like, yeah. The line will tell me where it's going. I know where the play going. But that comes from a lot of film study, a lot of, knowing your position, knowing what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to explain, but easy to obtain, man. Let's get into some more offensive linemen. Some lineman stuff. The trenches.
The Minnesota Vikings Purple People Eaters of the late 60s and 70s were one of the most dominant defensive lines the NFL had ever seen. Featuring Hall of Famers Alan Page and Carl Eller, alongside relentless teammates Jim Marshall and Gary Larson, this unit earned their fearsome nickname by consistently overwhelming opposing offensive lines. Their mantra, meet at the quarterback, reflected their aggressive pursuit of sacks and tackles for loss. The Purple People Eaters led the Vikings to 4 Super Bowl appearances, playing a central role in the team's success, even though a championship eluded them. Known for their toughness and consistency, they helped establish Minnesota's reputation for hard-nosed, smash-mouth football. Their legacy remains one of the defining features of the Vikings' history and a symbol of dominant defense in the NFL.
Man, what kind of name is that? Purple People Eaters. Purple People Eaters. They eating people. They are eating the line. Like what? Purple People Eaters. Man, that's a lot of P to the pop. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of P. The P. That letter. Purple People Eaters. Man, that is. Whoever thought of that name, man, say that's some old school. Back in the days, man, Cadillac Broham type thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And let's move on, man. Got some more line.
The fearsome foursome, Deacon Jones, Merlin Olsen, Rosie Greer, and Lamar Lundy. A defensive line that defined an era for the Los Angeles Rams in the 1960s. Deacon Jones, the master of the quarterback sack, brought unmatched speed and power off the edge, while Merlin Olsen anchored the middle with his Hall of Fame presence. Rosie Greer added size and strength, and Lamar Lundy's versatility rounded out the most feared unit in the league. Together they punished offenses, collapsing pockets and stuffing the run with relentless force. The fearsome foursome didn't just play defense, they made it an art form.
The fearsome foursome. Wow. Well. They were feared. There were 4 of them. Most guys don't understand the history of the game, man. If you don't know where you're going, if you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you're going, man. Let's keep it moving, man. We got some more. That was a defensive line. Now we got some more stuff coming up on the line. A unit. These are unit guys.
The New York Sack Exchange. Now that was a fearsome foursome for the Jets back in the early 80s. You had Joe Klecko, Mark Gastineau, Marty Lyons, and Abdul Salam, a quartet of relentless pass rushers who could wreak havoc on any offensive line. They earned their nickname by racking up sacks like a well-oiled machine, putting quarterbacks on the ground week after week. In 1981, they took the league by storm, leading the Jets to the playoffs for the first time in over a decade. That season, Gastineau led the NFL in sacks, and the whole crew became synonymous with pressure and grit. The New York Sack Exchange didn't just bring fear to opposing offenses, they put the Jets back on the map and gave their fans something to cheer about. It was a golden era for Jets defense, and those guys played with heart, passion, and an unyielding will to win.
Man, you got units, man, out here making names for themselves. You know, they even the Cowboys, man, they what they call them, the Great Wall of China. They had Eric Williams, Nate Newton, Larry Allen, all them dudes, man. You know, that's another one, another group. You know, it takes time sometimes to put the right offensive line together, man, over some time and years. You know, you give it a little time, you know, team might come together. You know, it's not an easy thing putting the line together, man. Some guys don't end up being the right pick at the time. They go through the rookie woes, you know, learning the assignments and learning the calls and learning, you know, it depends on the player how smart he is to learn pretty quick. You know, that's why I say, man, don't everything you see on the field, don't get it twisted. You know, the players got to go through some things to learn, and sometimes they learn at a young age. It's more than just being out on the field and being big and taking up space. You know, it's more than that. You know, more than meets the eye. You know, like I say, Larry Allen was a monster, man. I could truly say, man, I've seen Larry Allen do some amazing things. R.I.P. to Larry Allen, Cowboys offensive lineman, one of the Cowboys offensive lineman legend. He was a big guy. He had one of the strongest men in the NFL at one point in time. You know, I know he was. You know, and Cowboys won a lot of Super Bowls based up off their offensive line. You know, quarterback getting the right time, Troy Aikman, you know, getting blocking, seeing down the field a lot better, faster, getting the ball out quick. Emmitt Smith, you know, just running down the field like it's just, you know, like just nothing else. Just being real, man, you know, with, like I say, with the right offensive line and with the right offensive line or the right D line, you cannot be denied. You know, that's something that can't be denied. But you also got guys that do some miraculous things, man. Some things that's unbelievable. Like just so unbelievable. Like, did you see him do that? I did not know this guy jumped that high off the ground, and he's 360 pounds. I got a play that people probably wouldn't even understand. Check this out.
Under 5 minutes left in the half, and it's knocked in the air and picked off by Darian Connor. And Connor is inside the 40, the 30, and tackled at the 16-yard line.
Larry Allen. I can't believe that.
Give me a break. The rookie from Sonoma State.
This guy weighs 325 pounds.
Wayne Martin batted it. We think Darian Connor with the pick, and Allen saves the touchdown.
I can't get over that.
He runs down a very speedy linebacker. A little bit of an angle, but this is a huge man.
This guy's got a rocket booster strapped to his back. All right, there's the bat by Martin. Right into Allen is still standing there. There he is to the left of your screen.
He didn't even get a running start at it.
Look at this, folks. 6'3", 325 pounds.
His arms like a sprinter.
Yeah, man. Ran a man down from a play, a turnover. And that right there is something you can't even coach. Effort. That's something you can't coach. A player has to have that. He has to have the effort. And when you got a player that's like that has effort, man, that's a plus. You know, a lot of guys, man, don't have no effort no more, man. They give up. They see the play going the other way and they don't want to even make an attempt. And when you got somebody that's willing to make an effort, especially like that, playing offensive line, man, running down the field, that's ridiculous, man. You see a lineman running down the field and I didn't see not one receiver or nothing else running down the field to make the play. You know what I'm saying? As a coach, I would be highly pissed. I would have said, hey, everybody running except for number 73. Everybody running. 73, you chilling, man. Here, you want some extra hot dogs or something? Everybody run. Ain't no way this dude running down the field and y'all just standing there and he outbeat y'all running? Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We know what's going on, but we gonna get that up out of you. We gonna get that laziness up out of you on this squad. 11 men to the ball. I don't give a damn if it's going the other way. 11 men to the ball. That's my philosophy. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no way, man. That dude right there just ran somebody down. I didn't see not another skilled player or nothing around. It's just impeccable, disrespectful to be on the field and they're doing nothing but just standing there and letting somebody else do something you ain't doing nothing. Believe me, the cameras are watching. Now I just seen him put a block on Warren Sapp. Did y'all see that Warren Sapp was just pushed out of the play? 99 had problems, and he had problems with number 73, Larry Allen. Man, R.I.P. to Larry Allen, man, the big guy. You know, left it all out there on the field, man. Larry Allen was real, man. Nate Newton too, man. You know, Eric Williams. You know, Mark Stanowski. All those guys, man. You know, back then, man, they was good linemen. Cowboys have had. That's one thing I can say. Jerry Jones have banked on for sure. His offensive line, and we might hit a miss. We've been missing on the quarterbacks and all this kind of stuff. But when it comes to offensive linemen, we know how to pick. Maybe because Jerry Jones played offensive line himself when he was in sports, whatever. But you know, maybe you know how to pick them. You know, because that's the position he played himself. You know, usually good guys that play the position know how to pick guys that play the position right. And I can truly say Jerry know how to pick them offensive linemen, man. The guys we got, they not bad. You know, Tyler Guyton and Tyler Smith, some pretty good picks. They might not just jumped off the page and jumped off the screen right away, but you know, they works in progress. All guys don't just jump off the screen right away. Terrence Steele, he's still there, still the guy. We got to figure out what we're going to do with Curtis Martin, man. Curtis Martin's getting up in age, and he's about to turn another page. We need to figure out what we're going to do to replace that. You got BB from Kansas State. That wasn't a bad pick. We picked up a pretty good one. He's versatile. He can play center and guard. So you got players that can play guard and center. That's a very versatile player. You know, that's good to have. And he can call out plays on the offensive line, playing center, so that's good. He's a great bright side when it comes to the Cowboy offensive line. We still need some more guys. We still need some more people. You know what I'm saying? So got to figure out who's the next man up. Who's going to be the man that is going to come in. Cowboy defensive tackle situation, to me, my opinion, is garbage. We don't have a defensive nose guard besides one guy, and that's Iggy Zua. The number one draft pick we picked, what's his name? Whatever, I can't even remember his name. It's sad because I can't remember his name. Marty Smith, that dude. Ain't no way I'm finna draft a dude that high, first round, and he's not the guy in his second season or so. I'm not trying to hurt. Ain't no excuses about it. You was too high of a pick, sir, to not be plugging up the middle, no runs, dominant least. There's no excuse, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I mean, hey, you can't get mad at me. We see it on tape. You know. I'm just saying. I'm speaking from the point of view of my team. You know, defensive end. We heard on the end. Our defensive end position has been whipped by injuries. I don't know what's up with that. We don't have any defensive ends, man. We gave two of them away or so. We just been whipped on that. All I can say is DeMarcus Lawrence is getting up in the age. He's a good player. He's a good defensive end, strong end, true to the end position. But he's just getting up in age, man. It's either time to turn another page or something. We did draft a guy. Nearly he got hurt. Then Sam Williams, man. Damn it. Sam, I'm disappointed because he got hurt, and I feel like he would have had a pretty good season this year. His contract's coming up, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do with that. We're slim in the end position, man, on defense and nose tackle. We're gonna go through some woes as a Cowboy team because we're gonna have to replace a lot of things on that line, man. It's more than what sees the eye on what's going on. We're gonna have to figure that out. We got a lot of problems, man, with the Cowboys, man. Just being real, man. We might be the new Cleveland Browns. We might be the new old Cincinnati Bengals. We might be the Jets or something. It's getting like that. Jerry Jones crying. You know what? That's another story. I don't even want to get too far up in there because it's not a good look. It's not a good look and not a good story for the book. Man, I'm gonna go to a commercial, man. I ain't got time for this.
5 million people can't have the same dream, man. That's impossible, man. This goes out to all you haterade simples. Always got something to say about a nigga or a chick. It don't matter, got a haterade list. When I think about it, that's some cold ass ish. This goes out to all you haterade simples. Always got something to say about a nigga or a chick. It don't matter, got a haterade list. When I think about it, that's some cold ass ish. When you Google Dallas, Texas, say city of hate. I'm a real Dallas star, I know how to skate on skates. I'm still forming all Mars, still calling all pause. This is Dallas, Texas, you know the home of the stars. If your homeboy hating, you need to watch. And if you're hating another man on the cool, you need to stop. I'ma tumble in the paint to all haters, I be blocked like a TDC. Day room on the cool, this bitch not I'm from Oak Cliff, Texas, and I'm not a hater. I proceed to do business with some smooth operators on the 15th floor, hopping off the elevator, click clacking on the floor with some top-notch gators. This goes out to all you haterade simples. Always got something to say about a nigga or a chick. It don't matter, got a haterade list. When I think about it, that's some cold ass ish. This goes out to all you haterade simples. Always got something to say about a nigga or a chick. It don't matter, got a haterade list. When I think about it, that's some cold ass ish.
Billion shot it.
Sewell and Chris Jones are elite because of their lines. O-line, D-line, doesn't matter. You need to train hand speed, accuracy, and power. I was an offensive lineman in the league for 12 seasons, and these are some of the best ways to train your hand. For each one, speed is more important than weight. First, the med ball chest throw. This translates directly to the speed that is needed when throwing a punch. If you're striking in pass pro, if you're striking and shedding on the D-line, doesn't matter. That way, when you get into the game, you're throwing your hands with maximum velocity into your opponent, striking them and winning with your hands first. Second, keep the med ball and do rotational med ball wall slams. You need to be able to transfer power from your core to your hands when you engage your opponent. When you're pass blocking or shedding a block, you need to be coordinated and explosive when twisting your body. Third, a double-ended punching bag. This is like the unicorn of weight room equipment, but you can find it on Amazon if you're a diehard, because I believe this is the best way to improve strike timing, because you're hitting a target that has varied impulse back into your hands. And trust me, if your rhythm is off, you're not gonna be able to strike this bag worth of crap. You need to be on point when you're hitting it, getting in the rhythm, and being able to strike the bag right when it's at the perfect distance from your hands. Fourth, a dynamic close grip bench press. This is all about training to generate power from compact positions, like hand strikes in pass pro or shedding and getting off blocks. Master the basic barbell movement first and then slap on chains or barbells to increase the benefits. And fifth, the plyometric push-up. This is for repetitive hand striking. It trains your stretch shortening cycle, allowing your muscles to store and release energy quickly. Master that first and then level up to barbell plyo push-ups.
Bars in that Texas, bars no flexing. Dodge no wreck. If we at odds, it get extra. I'm talking off the back. That boy got bricks Purdy as Brock, but he won't even get a quarterback. My mama found that fire and almost had a heart attack. I was riding Highland Hills and that was where it started at. Started getting a little pay, built me a little name. Could have any witch bitch and I'm like, what a cauldron at? The send you to forever from 2024. A triple E nigga to let motherfuckers know. Nigga ever try to play? It's simple. I'ma do something bad to you, cause you's a motherfucking hoe. I was fit for this mission, make the quickest decision. I only deal with what's real, G, forget your intentions. They say the nigga who gon' say rap from Texas and he studied something. I'm starting to feel like I fit the description.
Knocking those down, throwing parts around. I'ma come through.
My push. Hey, my push over there. Oh, cut up. There you go. Get over there. There you go. Run. There you go, nigga. Get over there. Push up. There you go. You see what I'm saying? Lead out. Push. Hit him. Good shit. Push. There you go. Drop. There you go. Get over there. Drop. There you go. Hey, get over there. Drop. There you go. Hey, push him.
Turn that stove.
Many men wish stuff on me, and none of them got 50 cent on the D. It's laughable. I can't do no math with you. If what you find valuable ain't compatible to my path for you, I feast on weaknesses like a cannibal, and I can handle you or anyone in my line of view. I keep a line or two, even when I ain't trying to. Ooh, I just keep my cool, and then they think I'm cute. Ooh, you wanna rendezvous? But I'm focused on the revenue. Get it from every avenue. I be having to imagine one that gon' have with you. With the stature of my magnitude, you can't reach my aptitude. I have to laugh at you. Look, many men wish stuff on me, cause they can't sex on me.
Yeah, man, we back for the commercial. Had to pay a couple of bills. Get it. Had to pay a couple of bills to show a little skills to pay the bills. Hey, shout out to everybody out there, man, that's doing their thing. Man, the city of Dallas looking good right now on the music tip. You know what I'm saying? So anybody wants some stuff to get played, man, y'all put it on the Lounge DFW, Gas or Trash on Monday nights. We live every Monday night. Y'all want y'all song to get played, or y'all trying to, put your videos or something out there, man, get some more exposure, because the city is litty. You know what I'm talking about, up in there bitty. You know what I'm saying? Say, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. Y'all better get on right now what's going on, because, hey, we got some people out here paying the way and paid the way. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody out here, man. Respect is due all across Dallas, man, the Triple D. Now, man, we get to the little final minutes of the show. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we gotta always talk about this. You know, we always gotta put it in perspective, you know, and talk about it a little bit. We gotta the Zebra Gang, man, you know. I know you know what's going on, man. Zebra Gang is back in effect, man. You know what I'm saying? So don't be surprised when you see the flags. You know, in the Zebra Gang is there. The Zebra Gang is a representative of you ain't gonna get over, man. You're not gonna get over. You ain't gonna get under. You know what I'm saying? Over on the Zebra Gang, bro. Just being real about that. Man, we're just hang it up, man. The Zebra Gang runs the game. Y'all can cry all you want to, boo-hoo all you want. You know what I'm saying? The Zebra Gang runs the thing. You know what I'm saying? Just, man, well, just sit down and get the popcorn. Expect it. You know, it's gonna be some good calls up in there. Some good calls every now and then up in there. Don't think it ain't none. But hey, Zebra Gang is Zebra Gang, nah. You want to be a person, if you can't see, be a referee, man. If you can't see, be a referee. Because you're gonna miss all the calls. You ain't gonna see what's supposed to be seen. You know. And if you do see it, act like you don't. You know, it's just part of the Zebra Gang rules, man. You know. Let everybody know who's in charge, know who's know who running the thing. Zebra Gang, bro. You know, just don't even act like you don't notice. All the games, basketball, football, when it get crunch time, just get your popcorn ready because it's gonna be some Zebra Gang. This is their moment when they shine the most. People been talking smack about them, talking about threatening them, all this kind of stuff. Be like, you threaten me if you want. I'll blow the game. Say I won't. I act like I didn't see them. I act like I didn't see you. You better get it right. Cause Zebra Gang gonna get it right. They don't care. They don't care if it's in national. They don't care if it's in front of the whole world. They don't care, bro. They gonna let you know we running this. The commissioner paying us. We paid by the league. We don't care about what y'all say. Y'all ain't paying us. Y'all ain't doing nothing but complaining. And we just maintaining the check. Go home with our money in our pocket. You know what I'm saying? Zebra Gang. Shout out to the Zebra Gang, man. I ain't gonna hate on the Zebra Gang. You wanna know why? Shoot. They make it interesting. They the most interesting thing a part of the game. Everybody scratching their head. Oh, shoot, man. You mean tell me you can't see that ref? I've been to so many games, little league game, high school game. People talking smack to the ref. Thinking about murdering the ref. Boy, it's saying, hey, man, leave the refs alone, man. They can't see everything. Not saying they blind, but they can't see everything. It's already hard enough, you know what I'm saying? It's already hard enough. Zebra Gang. You know what the Zebra Gang gonna do when it's time for this? When it's Super Bowl time? They gonna bail it out, man. They gonna bail it out. Say, man, Jalen Hurts, you might need to pull one of these, bro. You might need to do one of these, man.
Yeah, 58 high. What down is it?
5th.
No, it would be 4th down.
Okay. Go for the left nut this time?
Run it underneath. Let's go. The Cons are going to go for it.
Down, set! Red 58! Red 58! How about from now on you call a fair game? How's that sound? Sounds good. Okay. Wet Willie. Yeah, you like that.
And let's get some Mac right on. Gotta get some Mac right, man. Know how to use the ball. Balls in my work. You know, gotta get some Mac right. That definitely gets some Mac right. But hey, man, shout out to the Zebra game, man. Zebra game, they always doing their thing. They show up when you ready to, when you least expect, but you better expect. Man, let's get into some things right now since we off of the Zebra game real quick, man. Let's get into some situation of, do you know?
This Mexican-American big guy has dominated his position ever since he set foot in the NFL. I'm talking about El Compa, Steve Avila. But did you know his biological name is Esteban Luis Avila? In a podcast show, he mentioned he decided to go by Steve in order to make it easier for people to say his name. Born in Arlington, Texas, to a cultured household, his mom is African-American and his father's from Mexico. Both have been his backbone to his success in football. In his senior year at TCU, he started all 15 games at left guard and did not allow a sack for 2 straight seasons, and at the time became TCU's first consensus All-American since 2015. In 2023, the Rams selected Avila with the 36th overall pick. In his rookie year, he started all 17 games at left guard and proved he could be depended on when protecting Matthew Stafford. In this season, Avila, who's 6'3" and weighs 338 pounds, has fought back through a tough injury and once again has become an important player for the Rams' success this year.
Do you know? You do not. Do you know? Hey, look out, man. That dude here, man. Hey, ain't too many Messi, man, playing football, but shit. That's one. Leave him alone, sir. He is here, sir. American football player. You know what I'm saying? Another did you know? First 7 years as a starter. Did you know? 17 playoff wins, 14, Tom Brady. 2 MVPs, Tom Brady won. AFC titles, you know, 5. First 7 years as a starter. Man, this dude, Pat Mahomes, dude, is already doing some things Tom Brady ain't doing. Once Tom Brady left the lead, he knew this dude was going to be the guy. When Tom Brady was in the AFC, man, he just kept stopping Pat Mahomes from getting there. Same thing Pat Mahomes is doing to your boy, Aaron, what his name? Allen, Josh Allen. You know. Did you know this? Starting quarterbacks appeared in 5 Super Bowls or more. Tom Brady, you know, got 10 of them. He's been at 10. 10 to get in? Is that it? Shit, Pat Mahomes right there up under him with 5. You know, 5 times. It's ridiculous, man. Oh, my goodness. And do you know John Elway 5 got 2 Super Bowl rings? So these guys, man, have been dominating the game, bro. You can't help but to see these dudes with the right offensive line, the right defensive line, all over collectively, man. You know what I'm saying? But them trenches, though. Wow, them trenches, man. Without them trenches, man, that's just pay attention to them trenches, man. Them trenches, boy. But you know, Super Bowl is around the corner. Do you know? I think you do know that. you should know that. You know, that's something you definitely should know. I mean, I don't even gotta say do you know that. But if you don't, you do now. Super Bowl, man. Yeah, it's Super Bowl time. So get your popcorn ready. A lot of people think the Smeagol's gonna win. Damn Smeagol's, huh? You think the Smeagol's gonna win, huh? Well, I don't know, man. We'll see. We will see. We'll see. The damn Smeagol's. We gonna. I don't know, man. It's just. I don't see nobody. 3P. Andy Reid playing against his old team again. Couldn't be set up no damn better.
If it's one quarterback that the NFL should allow to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs this year, it should be Jalen Hurts. Because not only did Jalen Hurts outplay Patrick Mahomes the last time that they played in the Super Bowl, go back, watch the game, and look at the stats. Threw for over 300 yards and a touchdown, and also had 3 touchdowns on the ground. It was a great performance by Jalen Hurts, but the Philadelphia Eagles came up short. But the reason why I want Jalen Hurts to win is because Jalen Hurts is a good guy. He's the type of guy that you would want your daughter to marry. Got a nice, beautiful fiance making her own bread. He don't got none of these hookers or Instagram models. He's a guy who went to Alabama, had some controversy, lost his spot to Tua, went to Oklahoma, rebranded himself, and showed that he can throw the football. Then he got drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles. The first year, it was looking kind of shaky, but then he went to the Super Bowl, did his thing, got a big ass contract, and you never hear about Jalen Hurts in any bullshit. He's a God-fearing dude, a coach's son, and he was raised the right way. That's why we all love Jalen Hurts. Yeah, sometimes we complain about Jalen Hurts and his ability to throw the ball to AJ Brown and Devonta Smith. We would like to see him get them more involved in the game. But when it comes to Jalen Hurts, if it's anybody that the NFL should leave the bullshit out and let the refs call a fair game, it should be Jalen Hurts, because it will be a good look for the NFL if Jalen Hurts can get this shit done. So Jalen Hurts, you handsome motherfucker. And yes, I called you handsome because every girl that I talk to loves them some Jalen Hurts, because they say he remind them of the niggas in the 90s and all that. I gotta hear that all the time. Jalen Hurts, let's go. You have the juice now. It's time for you to get it done.
Damn. They want Hurts to put the hurting on old Pat. Well, I mean, hey, it's like they wanted to see the matchup. Andy Reid playing against his old team again. So, but you actually think Jalen Hurts is just gonna outdo this man? Because this man he's somewhere doing this. You know, Pat Mahomes, man, he just remind me of a player that was a baseball player. He just looks like a baseball player playing football and having great success doing it. He runs like a baseball player. You know, he just seemed like a baseball player, but just a great football player too, you know. And he just so happened to be the winning guy in football, you know what I'm saying? But that's your Super Bowl, y'all. That's what your Super Bowl gonna be looking like. Huh? We'll see. We shall see, you know. Pro Bowl coming up. But in the meantime, people steady talking shit about me. You know what I'm saying? Talking that smack. You know what I'm saying? I mean, then we finna jump into the moment to 1 minute to talk that shh. You talk that, you know what I'm saying? They still talking about my damn boys, man. You know what, man? Tell them,
I don't
man.
want none of you hoes to ever get it twisted. It's still Cowboy Nation. Whoa, that star look good on you, boy.
Don't ever get it twisted. I'm just saying, yeah, I said it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care. True fans don't care. You know what I'm saying? We like, you know it's doomsday. Hey, it's cool. Cool, man. It's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't switching up. Nigga not switching up. I ain't finna sit up here and be rooting for the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? The rivalry, the Smeagles. Well, I look like rooting for the Eagles in the potato skins, in the New York Giants. You know what I'm saying? The baby Giants. What I look like? They don't get me started. Let me talk about it a little bit. Yeah, we suck. Yeah, it's a good thing we suck, because I'm trying to find out when you niggas get on the bandwagon, when things start turning around, we don't want to see you popping up then. Where was you then? You were the same nigga roaches talking that smack. But now, it looks doomed for us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hate what Jerry doing too. Crying and shit. You don't want to be crying, nigga. We been crying, nigga. Excuse my language. Man, don't get me heated up, Urkel. I got 1 minute to talk because I'm on the G1 show. The guy himself. So let me get a little minute to get something off my chest. But man, watch this mix.
I'm leaving that there. Hey, the room for one more?
Well, I am trying to get dressed, but I'm trying to think.
I'm ready to talk football, baby, man. That's what I want. This family reminds me.
Are they downstairs?
Probably. All right, buddy. Let's do it.
Thank you guys for this incredible opportunity. And I look forward to working so closely with the entire family in continuing the legacy and tradition of this football team. I'm honored and privileged to be the next head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Our team, the Dallas Cowboys, will be driven by a competitive spirit and a love for one another. Appreciate all you guys do.
All right, Brian, thank you.
A whole bunch of bologna sandwiches, bullshit, a cheapskate, a nameless way out, an excuse to say I'm still a charge of this team. Ain't nobody gonna come over here and do nothing, so we just gonna die in distress, all in the mess. Nobody to come through and dragging they nuts in this organization. You know what I'm saying? While cats sitting around here trying to play blue balls or blue balls, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna have it, dog. We just gonna sit back and be fans, but we ain't gonna sit here and let this be the excuse that we know what the hell going on. You know what I'm saying? Don't let me get in the press. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you straight up. They gonna kick me out. Why? Because, hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say what the fans and people really want to say and hear. Nobody stupid out here, even ESPN and everybody knowing damn well what the hell's going on, man. Can't fool the people. Just sell the team, dog. Get rid of the team. You know what I'm saying? Sell the team. Because you ain't doing nothing but running it in the ground even worse. Evidently, God ain't smiling on this franchise anyway. Players getting hurt. As soon as they get the money, they getting hurt. Every time you turn around, somebody getting hurt. Somebody about to leave. You win the game and then you lose the next thing. You know what I'm saying? God ain't smiling through that sunroof, dog. Close it up. Hell, he talking about America's team. Nigga, America's in shambles. America trying to get these jokers that ain't supposed to be here out of here. You know what I'm saying? Talk about America's team with the star. By far, nigga, you dropped the ball a long time ago. Tom Landry rolling over right now. What Bubba Dub, man. I mean, I know people tired. We really tired, but I'm going to speak my mind. They might call the laws on me in Jerry's world out there. Go to Frisco and start protesting, running around. We want Jerry out of there. We want Jerry out of there. You know what I'm saying? Something. We can protest for everything else. We'll protest for freedom. We'll protest for all this. How come we can't protest for that? You gonna sit back and just let something happen? If I go down there right now and they arrest me just because I got a sign saying we want Jerry out of there, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna join me. Well, because they probably they ain't true fans and that. They don't care about the team like that. Oh man, I ain't got time for that. Man, you know what I'm saying? And then don't sit there and try to root for the team and he pay you off to shut up. Paying you off to shut the hell up and don't tell the real truth. Get the hell out of here, man. You jigaboos. It's like jigaboos, man. And y'all work in the Democratic parties and stuff. The political situation, man. God damn. This team ain't going nowhere, dog. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry to say it. We ain't going no damn where, man. We wasting draft picks. Wasting players' talent. They only gonna play good enough just to get a check. Damn, man. I'm not even sorry to say that. They only playing good enough just to get a check, bro. They ain't gonna play good enough to win no damn Super Bowl. About we here to win Super Bowl. Shut the hell up. Chicken dinner bowls. That's it. No damn Super Bowl, man. Every team is better than us now. We had the chance to be better than them. Now they better than us. Get out of here, man. And ain't nobody buying all the damn jerseys and apparel. Ain't nobody buying this shit. Only people that's out there buying it is them damn dimwits, stupids. I'm gonna buy me a Cowboy jersey. For what? They ain't winning. They on sale. Everything Cowboy apparel is on sale, so that's probably the best sign to buy. Know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody literally buying. People selling their tickets. Nobody's finna buy tickets. You start selling all your tickets. And why waste your money on Jerry Jones to do nothing but take your money? Rob you for your money? You just want to give your money away? There's homeless people out here that needs money or something. You can build a shelter or something instead of spending it on some damn Cowboy tickets to build you up to lose. Tell me this. What is it? I'm gonna buy me some Cowboy stuff. What you gonna buy some Cowboy stuff for? They ain't winning. They ain't been winning. For what? Have a winning season to what? Get knocked out of the playoffs? Get knocked out of the playoffs to what? Start over and get some draft picks? I think not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Man, that's another story, man. I'm just talking my right now. Since nobody wants to talk besides me, I'm gonna talk. Because this is my time to talk about these sorry Cowboys. Sorry Jerry. Sinking, tanking, just want the banking. Jerry, Stinking Jones. Then you got the family in there. Damn. Can it be worse? Or will it get better? Will your son say, man, my daddy messed up? My daddy been messing up all the time. I gotta step in. Daddy, you know, messed up, man. We ain't wanted nothing. We ain't did nothing. Will you be brave enough to step to Pops and look, Pop? You messed up, Pop. You been messing up, man. Yeah. You're giving money away to people that ain't worth it. You're giving money away and you ain't doing nothing to make money back. How can you say you America's team and you American football team and you're not winning Super Bowls? You're not even getting in the playoffs. That's what American team does, right? You're an American football team. First. You're nothing else but that. I don't care what you've done over the years, you're America's football team. With a star on it. It so happened the stars have to line up. And if the stars ain't lining up, man, you ain't got nothing. Had the power for the cause, man. Talking about these damn Cowboys, man. What? Well. Let's talk some more shit.
How the fuck did we get a Super Bowl that nobody wanted? The NFC and AFC championships are over. Here's what happened. The Commanders performed about as well as the new Jaguars head coach at his press conference. Duval. Getting 50 dropped on you in a playoff game is fucking pathetic. Saquon Barkley went balls deep repeatedly and non-consensually into the commies' defense. And then he went back for seconds and thirds. He even let his white boy backup hit. Jaden Daniels was looking to be the first rookie quarterback to take his team all the way, which proved fucking impossible when his defense is remedial. And every player that touched the ball besides him fucking fumbled. The Cowboys are officially the fourth best team in their division after the Giants draft prime times ejaculate. Oh boy, I can't wait to watch Jalen and his 36 Pro Bowlers run 50 tush pushes and hand the ball off to Saquon 40 fucking times in the Super Bowl. Someone end my suffering. The Queefs are playing for another Lombardi. Josh Allen is officially Patrick Mahomes' son. He was put on this earth to blue ball Bills fans and get his ass spanked every January by the Queefs. Taylor Swift was present. Mahomo was Mahomoing, and the Helen Keller Zebras were fucking calls every other play. Just your average Chiefs game. The devil magic witchcraft, bundle Ruski blood rituals are inevitable. They beat the shit out of the Bills with 2 players that they drafted, with picks traded to them by fucking Buffalo. That's the equivalent to paying another man to fuck your girl while you watch. Send that entire front office to Beijing. America lost. Humanity lost. The universe lost. And now we are forced to watch the light-skinned devil versus the light-skinned Confucius Lil Bro.
Sound about right. Sound like a whole bunch of devilish. And the Cowboy definitely the most devilish thing I've seen, man. The owner himself. I mean, I be wondering, do this guy even believe in God? Or he just use it as an excuse to say the man upstairs? Looks like you the man upstairs, Jerry, making all the bad decisions. Don't get me started.
Okay, it says Beware the Falls, home of the Curse of the Bills. Do it. Oh no, the Curse of the Bills is wasting away my prime.
Next year's probably our year, though.
Okay, I think it's this way.
Oh no, quicksand!
Jada, stay still. Don't scramble.
I can be quicker than the sand!
Hey, still be Stan Snyder.
Man. It's like, man, tell him again, dude.
I don't want none of you hoes to ever get it twisted. It's still Cowboy Nation. Whoa, that star look good on you, boy.
Man, don't get it twisted. Now we about to tap into the future real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? We tap into the future. You know, tap into the future real quick, man, and look at some of these drafts, see some of these possible can be draft picks. Oh, let me, I'm tripping. We start from the top, from the bottom to the top. Let's start from the top to the bottom, man. We got Will Campbell, 6'6", 323 guard, offensive lineman. OT, offensive tackle, guard. He plays both of those positions. That's that. Those short letters again that I was talking about earlier in the show. He's considered to be a first round, top 20 old lineman, OL, offensive lineman. Offensive tackle, OT, guard, 6'6", 323, Will Campbell. Possible second round pick, Offensive tackle, Josh Simmons, 6'5", 310. It's pretty good. Third pick, Kevin Banks out of Texas. He also played guard and tackle. 6'4", 300. Minnesota. Aaron Tanay. That's how you say how you pronounce his name. Yeah, excuse me, man, if I don't get the names right. I mean, I am human. I'm not AI or bot. 6'6", 330 pounds, offensive tackle guard. He looks like he's actually offensive tackle size, 6'6". That's pretty tall. He's pretty tall, but if he can switch around and play both, that's a pretty big guard. That's a pretty big guy, real big guy. Watt, number 5 pick out of West Virginia, offensive guard. Offensive tackle, 6'6", 317. That's a pretty big guy. Tyler Booker out of Alabama. He played guard center, 6'5", 325. That's pretty good size, not bad size. Arizona guy, Jonah, 6'5", 336. Offensive tackle, guard / guy. Pretty good size. Pretty good height, pretty good weight. Got to see how his skills is, Josh, offensive tackle, 6'4", out of Oregon, 315. That's pretty good size. Then another guy from Texas. You got 2 Texas guys on here. That's pretty cool. You got 2 guys out of Texas. That's a good thing for Texas. Offensive tackle and the guard, 6'5", 335. Then this guy at the bottom, Donovan Jackson, Ohio State. Just got through winning the championship. His stock even going up even more, 6'4", 320. Offensive tackle and guard. So he's very versatile. It's some pretty good versatile guys on here. And like I say, these guys, if they're skillful and great, they won't be on the board. They're going to snatch them off. They're going to pick them before they pick a smart team that has quarterback play already, like Jaguars and Bears, all those teams that got quarterbacks that didn't do too good. This is what you need to be looking at. Some offensive linemen, man. You need to protect your quarterbacks. There's some more guys in the later rounds, all the way to 20. Top 20 offensive linemen. Another Ohio State guy. That's a good thing. 6'4", 305, guard center. That's pretty good size. Pretty good right there. Guard center. That means he's pretty smart. He played both positions, especially center. So he can call out plays. That might be a good pick. Another guy from Georgia, 6'5", 315. He's a guard. That's pretty good size for a guard. That's a good size. North Dakota State. Oh, there we go. North Dakota State up in there. He's a big guy. Offensive tackle, 6'6", 305. I'm gonna say, usually the guys that 6'6" or more tackles, they're tall guys. They even up with the defensive ends. That's pretty tall. And you got the guy from Missouri, offensive tackle / guard, 6'3", 325. Pretty good size, not too short, pretty good height right there. Pretty little stout guy, kind of stout type of dude. Purdue, 6'5", 300 pounds, offensive tackle / guard out of Purdue. Another guy that's possible to be on the board, might be a snatch based upon his skills and attribute, the way he's versatile. His versatility is a plus, man. Playing different positions in both ways can get you paid. Ozzie from Boston College. I've watched a couple of Boston College games, and they had a pretty good season, man. Quarterback they had, he transferred, but I couldn't believe it. 6'8", 309 pounds. He's kind of tall. Looks like a basketball player. Plays out offensive tackle. He's a tackle also. I don't know if he's a right or left tackle. It doesn't say. He just played tackle and guard. So he's versatile. I'm going to say he's going to be a tackle because he's 6'8". That's pretty tall. His bend has to be outstanding to play guard. So he's a tackle. But we'll see, man. Based upon his arm width, how long his arms is, stuff like that. But he's pretty tall, man. He's like a basketball dude. 6'6" guard, 320, out of Georgia. Another Georgia guy. That's good, man. Georgia usually have some pretty good big guys. You can always hit on some of them dudes. Believe that. Another tackle from UConn. Wow, guy from UConn. That's a basketball school, but with a football player. And he probably played basketball. He's 6'8", 300 pounds, offensive tackle. That's not a bad size for a tackle, though. 6'8", 305. Not bad. Kind of tall, though. LSU got another guy up here, 6'6", 315. Offensive tackle. Emerson Jones. Emory Jones. Not too bad. Guy named Charles Grant from, what school is that at the bottom? What is that? Washington A&M or school is that? Washington A&M or something like that. W-A&M. W-A&M, huh? Wonder what that is. Washington A&M. It's a school that's not super known, so this dude might be a steal. He's coming from a school that's not known. Usually if he's one of them guys up there and not known, some way he maybe move up in stock because he's doing something in the combine that nobody else is doing, or he actually just been doing some work that nobody else been doing on film or whatever. So he might be a steal. 6'4", 300 pounds. Name is Charles Grant. It's possible he could be a steal. Let's go to D tackles of the draft. I didn't get to pull up some defensive ends or anything, but I'll pull up some of that next time. Running out of time. Number 1 through 10, Mason Graham, 6'3", 320 pounds, out of Michigan. I don't know, man. Mozzie Smith set the bad tone. If he's better than Mozzie Smith, it's impossible. I don't know. Walter Nolan, Mississippi, Ole Miss, 6'3", 305. These are all interior defensive linemen. That's what the IDL means. That means they play defensive nose guard or play defensive tackle. Same position, Aaron Donald, Warren Sapp type of stuff. Kenneth Grant. Oh, did I say the Ohio State? My bad. Wow, 6'3", 327. That's not bad. Ohio State, he just got a championship. Check him out. Look him up on YouTube or whatever. All these guys, honestly. Kenneth Grant, Michigan, another Michigan guy, 6'3", 339. Damn, he's big. 339 is kind of big dude. And he's 6'3", kind of big. Yeah, you got Gamecocks. South Carolina, TJ Sander, 6'4", 290. 6'4", 290 is not bad. He can pick up some more weight and be the guy. He either it's two things. He's pretty strong for his size. He can move, or something of that nature. 6'4", 290 is pretty nice size, pretty decent size. He's under 300 pounds. So another guy that's barely scraping 300 pounds, 6'4", Turner from Texas A&M, 6'4", 300 pounds. Then you got another guy from Texas. 3 Texas guys that's been up in the top interior linemen and top trenches guys. Longhorns got some of them big holes, man. Some of them big bales up there. You know what I'm saying? So the Texas thing. But Alfred Collins, 6'5", 320, defensive tackle. It's not bad size, pretty good size. He did make some plays in some of those games I watched against the run a little bit. Donnie Walker, Kentucky. He must be pretty good. University of Kentucky didn't do that great, but if he's one of the guys up here on the board, 6'6", 345 pounds, damn, that's a big dude. This dude is huge. Wow. He's a couple of burgers away from being 400. Man, that's a big dude. 6'6", 345. He definitely is a whole lot of in the way. Stop the run. Just get in the way, sir. I just need you to get in the way. Anything you do extra, that's a plus. We'll pay you more. He's a big guy. That would be a guy I would be definitely looking at to see what's that about. Mississippi. Oh, another Ole Miss guy. Wow, 6'2", 325. Now he's pretty short. He's not a tall guy. He's 6'2", low gravity guy. It's possible that he might be a steal based upon his size and skills. You know, he's an Aaron Donald type dude. It might be a good way to snatch him. He's 6'2". Might need to snatch him up. You know, he low gravity. Then you got a dude from Nebraska, 6'6", 310. You know, that's pretty good interior size. Stop the run. You know, get in the way. That's pretty big. Ain't nothing wrong with those. That size and frame. You know, that size and frame can restrain some things. You know, so I don't see nothing wrong with some of these guys' size. Like I say, when it comes to the combine and when it comes to the combine, you will find out how good these guys really are. They can make their stock go up or it can make their stock go down. But up under the right coaching staff, up under the right philosophy team, whatever that fits, it's possible they could be a steal. You just got to have the right coaching. I talked about that in my first show. You got to have the right coaching and the right staff, the right people to get the right guys. That was your defensive guys. When it comes to the NFL, there's another level you got to go besides just college, man. And you got to learn to adapt real fast. From boys to men, not from men to boys. We don't do that there. But let me get to my conclusion of the trenches. We're in the trenches, dog. The show was brought to you by the Lounge DFW. You know, we in the trenches, man. My conclusion for the offensive line plays a pivotal role in the success of a football team. Their ability to protect the quarterback and create opportunities for the running game is fundamental to an effective offense. Understanding the intangibles of offensive line can embrace your appreciation of the game and its strategies. That's for the offensive line. That's my conclusion for the offensive line. Now, my conclusion for the defensive line, the defensive line is a vital part of a football team's defense. Requires a combination of strength, speed, and strategy thinking. The ability to control the line of scrimmage can dictate the flow of the game and is an essential for a successful defensive strategy. And that is my conclusion for the offensive line and the defensive line of the trenches, man. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that tuned into the show, man. You know, shout out to the Lounge DFW if you let me spread my wings tonight. Appreciate y'all for hanging on. I'm running over my time a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Follow me as I follow my Heavenly Father. Yeah, man, and y'all stay tuned for next week. You know what I'm saying? And we out of here.
Stand over.